So if your partner's asked for space and when you're talking again, you're trying to fix the problems right away and address the issues, here's why that's a mistake. And watch this video for the right thing to do. So I liken a relationship to two people sitting at a table negotiating, right? You have to cooperate in a relationship. It's like two people sitting at a table negotiating. And if one person gets mad or stressed out and they scoot their chair back from the table and they stand up and they storm out of the room, the other person would be absolutely insane to sit there and talk to an empty chair, right? So that's what happens when somebody asks for space or a break in the relationship. They're scooting their chair back and they're walking out of the room, and you would be silly to try to negotiate with that person and try to have them address their problems or try to, pitch their therapy to them or something like that from this place of them having already exited that dynamic of being cooperative with each other. Because that's what a break is. It's like, hey, we're no longer a dynamic. So instead of following your therapist's advice and trying to talk through your problems together like you would if you were actually in a relationship sitting down at the table, you've got to attract your partner to the table. So we're going to pour some M&Ms in a bowl and set it there on the corner, right? And this is the fundamental misunderstanding that a lot of therapists are telling their clients in these situations, which is like, hey, work it out with them, talk through it. It's like, no, they've left the relationship. Now we got to bring them back to it. This is where the mechanics of attraction come into play, because when you go no contact with somebody and you allow them to miss you, okay, they now feel the pain of loss, the consequences of their decision to take a break. And over time, as they miss you and they get curious about you, since they haven't heard from you, they'll come back, and that no contact is essentially that bowl of M&Ms that you're putting on that table. Now, a lot of you don't want to do that because it's hard to go no contact, because not only are you feeling like you're losing your partner, but now you don't even get to talk to them. It feels dangerous. It feels like they're going to go away and forget about you. But if you're not willing to do the hard thing in a situation like this, I can promise you, you're not going to be able to reattract your partner. These situations are serious, they're delicate, and you have to be the stronger one in a situation like this. So if you want to talk to me about your situation, you can click into my profile and there's a link in there. And when you click that, a bunch of options are going to come up. You can either ask me a question or book a call with me or take some of my classes, and we'll get connected. We'll get you educated on how to get through this situation and give you some advice moving forward.